Hello, everyone. Let me just unmute and undeafen. Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me in Discord?
Yes, mate.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, you just started on a big delay from YouTube. That's confusing.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now. People should be able to hear you, so be aware of that. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty certain that's the case.
Where now all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you first of all for joining us for the playtest. We're going to try and do this a weekly thing. We'll see how that goes, but we're going to try and keep it weekly because I want to get this game done. I want to get it out and into people's hands. So we'll see how well it all goes on here tonight. You can hear Discord. That's fine. You're allowed to hear Discord. It's fine on YouTube. It's gonna be a bit weird because I talk to Discord and YouTube, so a bit odd. But anyway, awesome. So if you have already downloaded and installed Mimic, by all means, launch it. And I'm going to start a matchmaking game. And when you log in, hit matchmaking, it should put you in the same room as me. Should.
Okie dokes.
I was just going to say, there hasn't been an update since the last one, however. For me, anyway.
It might have auto-updated for you, maybe. Don't know. I can't remember when the last update was. It was a couple of weeks back. This is not the latest version. The latest version's got some UI fixes and improvements. Because I've been building...
Oh, it's just I hadn't done it for like months. It'd been months since I'd done a test.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of differences. There you are. Cool, you're in the game. So we're not worried about character select or anything like that in this. We're just looking at core gameplay mechanics and core game. Yeah, we hopefully get all in here and all going. Yeah. So just see if other guys join in the game.
Is there anything in particular you're looking to test?
Just for this first test, literally just the core gameplay. We're just looking at just can we play a game together, and does it like from start to finish. And then trying to find any obviously bugs. There are going to be bugs. So disclaimer for everyone watching on YouTube: this is all very much in development. So there are going to be bugs. There can be broken bits. None of this is representative of the final product. So don't freak out when things don't work. It should be working hopefully by the time the game is out. Making multiplayer games are difficult because they're very hard to test, especially when you're on your own. So having to do a playtest like this is the best way forward, and hopefully you can do this weekly. So all the character assets you see here, Notando in chat there, these are metahumans. So we've brought in metahuman characters and using them in here.
Question: did you launch that lobby?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that'd be why I can't join it then.
You should, oh no, sorry, I haven't launched it. Sorry, no, I'm in the main room. You should be able to do it. You should be able to join it.
No, it goes to join in session. I get a flash of a red error, but it's too quick to read, and then spits me back to the main desktop.
Odd. I haven't done anything. The other guys are here, so I don't know why your one in particular is not letting you join.
I'm just gonna relaunch.
Yeah, try relaunching it. I don't think I've ever changed the max character count. It's 5, so it should be. Yeah. So I'll answer some questions in the chat here. Have you compiled for Steam integration? Yeah, this is it's got Steam. There is Steam overlay in here. Wait to forget what Steam overlay. Yep, there you go. We also got it working for Epic's overlay. I've also got it working on PlayStation 5. Haven't yet got it working on Xbox yet. Been distracted, haven't had much time. Obviously, I'm not playing the PS5 version. I'm playing the PC version. But one week we'll do a test where we'll do cross-play testing. So these guys can be on PC and I can test it on the PS5 dev kit here, maybe. But yeah.
No, I'm getting the same error. You might have to go without me.
That's weird. It'd be interesting to figure out what that would be. Make sure you're running an up-to-date... Make sure your Mimic is updated, maybe. Well, it shouldn't run if it hasn't been updated. I don't think. I don't know. See if it's got an update for you. Maybe that won't let you join if it's not the same version number. Maybe.
That's what I'm assuming, but there isn't an obvious.
Hmm.
Antivirus, maybe whitelist it.
Don't run it. I run a couple of like servers from this PC, so I can't have
Okay.
antivirus with the firewall rules I need.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's unfortunate because it flashes up that error way too quick to read.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does say error. It goes join in session and then error. So I'm just.
Is in error that is an in-game error, not like a UE error. It's not in-game error.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
flashes up for like less than a second, unfortunately. So I can't read. I just see looks like error in red, but it looks like it's a mimic window.
Yeah. So it looks like one of my error messages I've put in there. Let me just make a note of this. So it's when you click on matchmaking, yeah?
Yes.
Click on
I can click login, and I log in as a user, and it's login successful.
making in-game
Literally
error.
just click matchmaking, searching for sessions, joining sessions, flashes up to the loading screen, but then an error flicks up way too quick to read, and then it kicks me back to the main
So
menu.
say we can hear you joining and see you flash on the screen as well on our side, but then you disappear almost immediately. So that is very strange.
Yeah. I've relaunched Mimic a couple of times. I'm just going to say go without if that's the case.
Yeah, I may have to, unfortunately. Okay, we'll have a look around on that one. That's a new one.
I'm just going to see if I can find logs.
Yeah, see if you've got any sort of logs in there that might be useful. But we'll crack on with us three in there. By the way, so I'll give you, because it's not tutorialized, there's a little tutorial flash screen at the start, but I'll just run through the basics of it. So one of us three will be the mimic, one of us three will be the agent, and the other one will be a crew member. We don't know who's who. The goal of the game is to leave the ship. Everyone wants to leave the ship. You leave the ship by completing the objectives. We are all sharing the same objectives, so you work together on that part. There's an android running around the ship as well. You can vote and control who the android attacks by using the menu on the bottom left. You'll see you can use a scroll wheel and E and Q to give votes and take away votes. You can do that as much as you want, however you want throughout the game. You have 3 votes, you can separate them however you want. So you can put all 3 votes on one person, all 3 votes onto other people, or split them across, whatever you like to do, totally up to you. And if you get a certain amount of votes, the android will come chasing after you. In theory. That's what should happen. Okay, cool. So let's jump in. Hopefully this all works without a hitch, and you'll come with me. Obviously, any major issues, just let me know.
I'm going to restart whilst you're in that new lobby and try it after.
Okay. So, are you other two? Are you in the game now? Yeah.
I'm in. Yeah.
Yes, I'm in, but this stuck. Wait. Yes.
Now, performance may be an issue because I'm streaming as well, so obviously that's going to be a thing I have to optimize for. But hopefully things are okay. There you go. All 3 of us are in here. Nice. Cool. Okay. So yeah, you should see the objective markers on the map as well. They'll help you. There are security keys that you can use on doors to open doors and give yourself boosts in upgrade your security level. Yeah. RNC stuff in the chat. Do you want critiques from chat? No critiques really needed. We're just going to crack on and see how it goes. This will be the first playtest, public playtest we've ever done with this, so we'll see how it all goes. But yeah. So I'm going to take this. So whoever's doing the power electrical, the servers in that room will go red. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, the server will go red. You have to turn them on. The android's here somewhere. Yeah, watch out.
What I am doing with the tablet?
The tablet. Oh my god.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, I'm dead.
You're dead. What, you got caught by the android?
Yes.
You can get caught up to 3 times. The 3rd time will kill you. Oh my god, just get away. So if you bite me, there's a cooldown. You can't bite me again afterwards, you'll notice.
Right.
I don't know where you've gone. I might have lost. Have I lost you? I've lost you.
Yeah.
And the game sound. Let me turn the game sound up for people in the audience. Hold on. Hopefully that can come through a bit clearer for people in the thing. So do you want to try adding votes to each other at the bottom? You'll see if you scroll your wheel on your mouse up and down, push Q and E, you can add votes to people.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay, interesting. It's not replicating that, so that's a bug. Let me write it down.
It's got 2 little dots next to your name.
Okay, I've got 2 little dots next to your name, so that's a... So votes are not... Like, you should be able to see, like... not so dots. Do you see a bar has changed somewhat?
Yeah, there's a bar. It's the same for me and you, and it's less for SK.
Okay, interesting. Oh, am I getting eaten? I'm getting eaten. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you're eating me. Yeah. Not animated yet. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take the bloody power core. Hang on a sec. Oh. Huh? What? Why is there 2?
There's another mimic.
What's happening there? Okay. Bugs. Love him. Android looks stuck. Is he stuck? Oh.
Collision imminent.
Oh crap.
Evacuate immediately.
Okay, I cannot eat you.
So the whole collision imminent thing is there to make players go faster. If you take your time and don't do as you're meant to do, the timer goes down. If you do the objectives, the timer goes back up, so it's all okay. That obviously will need balancing and tweaking, adjusting as we playtest the game over the next few months.
I think I've had a freeze.
You're frozen.
Yeah.
Doing what?
So when you hold R, you get the selection wheel, and then going back to the middle for cancel.
Okay. So you're locked out. You can move your mouse, can't you? You just can't do anything.
Yeah, well, the mouse isn't even showing in the game. It's just yeah.
Okay. You're the mimic character, aren't you?
I was, yeah, but there was another one. There seemed to be.
Oh, look, you made an egg. Nice.
I did make an egg. Yeah.
Nice. So, for those who are watching, the egg, the point of the egg is that if you die as the mimic, you can respawn at an egg, or players can hunt it down and kill it. As you see, it grows this stuff everywhere, as you leave it. So that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
That's so cool, yeah.
Look, my UI is gone, so I'm guessing there's a thing in there that removes the UI when an animation's happened and it's turned it off for everyone and not me. I can't find a damn plug. Well, let's see if it ends the game. That's the main thing. Can't find a damn plug. It's gone where they all are. How's having that? SK, you still alive and walking around?
No, I'm dead, but I'm now
You're dead,
alive.
Okay.
But it is now a little bit glitchy for me, and I cannot crouch anymore.
Okay. I don't know how much time is left on the clock. I can hear it going, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, so people who are watching, the problem with making a multiplayer game is when you go to test it, there we go, things break that didn't break when you're playing alone. That's because of lag and latency in general will cause all sorts of issues. I forgot what the other task was. There's also this map as well. So I can see life signs detected in crew management. So we'll test that in a second as well.
Fancy.
Okay, let's do some tests. I'm going to leave the game. We'll come back to the... Yes, you can simulate the lag and packet loss. It still doesn't do it justice, everyone. Yeah. So are you all back in the same lobby as me now, or you got kicked back to main menu?
I'm going to relaunch because I'm still frozen.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
also frozen.
Okay, you both
What
relaunch.
version number are you currently?
Can't remember.
I've got 2.3 apparently.
Honestly can't remember. I don't think I've got it on the main menu either. Hang on. I have the newest version that I've been working on, but not this version. No. And I'm missing.
And
some other
lastly,
UI as well.
is the host button available for everyone, or have you got it disabled? Because I can't go to host or store, but matchmaking is accessible.
Correct, they're disabled.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on the rework the whole UI menu to work with gamepad for PlayStation and Xbox. So.
Oh, that's strange because I see the host button at my version.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can't. When you click on it, nothing happens.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Alright, I've started up a new lobby. Click matchmaking, it should bring you back to me, hopefully.
Okie dokie. There we go.
Okay, so we're going to do miniature tests now. More directed miniature tests. So, the first thing we're going to test is the life sign detection for the tab button. So when you're in the game, hit tab and you bring up an iPad basically, and you see a map. And it should highlight the rooms that other players are in. Okay? And it should highlight the room that you're in. You'll see it when you open it up. So we're going to test that out in this match, okay?
Cool.
Cool.
Is that true for the Mimic and everyone else?
Yep, everyone's got the same thing. Yep. So let's start up. So obviously we're going to be in the same room at the start. Well, let's split up, and then we'll hit tab and check to see if anything's working on that front. Hopefully it is. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go. Let's all just split up. I'm just gonna unlock the door. If you're the agent, by the way, you don't need to unlock doors. Do you have full access to everything already?
I've got no HUD again. Interestingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or at all? No HUD.
Nothing at all. No.
Okay. Well, we can still test this bit. What role are
Yeah,
you,
sure.
by the way?
I couldn't. It didn't show me.
Oh, right, you didn't see it. Okay. Did you? Is your one showing SK?
Yes, it's showing.
Okay, interesting. Right, we'll come back to that. Right, so you should still be able to go into a room and hit tab. Right.
Yep.
Okay, so for me, it's working for me. I'm flashing as electrical with green, and I can see
Yeah.
someone's in engineering. Is that correct?
That's me.
Yay,
Yeah, that's me.
that works. Okay, is engineering green for you?
Engineering's green for me, and electrical's got like a light blue.
Yep, that's me.
Which I assume is you.
Yay, that works. Nice.
Yes, I'm in electric.
You're in electric. Okay, you stay in electric, SK. I'm going to go into a different room. And let's see if that's working. I'm going to go into reactor. Okay, so reactor's now flashing green for me.
And it's
the
now
other
light
two
blue.
Blue for you. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That seems to work just fine. So one thing I'm thinking of adding to this is possibly a android detection for the agent, so the agent knows where the android is. But that's another feature that we're maybe adding in, maybe not later on. But right now, it's not in there. But that's looking pretty sweet. Cool. Okay. Nice. Okay. Next test then. If that's all working perfectly fine. Next test is making sure that we've all got the same objectives. We should have. So my objectives in this order are reoxygenate the shuttle bay doors closed, and engine coolant depleted.
Oh, I can't tell without a HUD.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah. SK, is your one correct?
No, I have also not the HUD.
You also don't have a HUD. Okay.
No.
That's not weird. Okay.
I'm the mimic apparently. I've just turned into the mimic. So.
Okay, yeah. So currently the Mimic has a feature that I added a few versions ago where if you don't transform, you'll be forced to transform in time. Like you're basically the idea of like your skin is weakening, almost like the bug character out of Men in Black, where your skin's sort of falling off type thing. So we're trying to replicate that sort of mentality. So the Mimic will want to make sure they're alone when that happens or transform early. So that's a thing they have to do.
That's based on their stamina, correct? But...
Yeah, stamina at the bottom.
Yeah.
So your stamina is also your health bar. You got 3 bars. It means 3 health. There you are. See you. Right, try biting me.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you animating?
There's no animation. No, I get sort of locked in place.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah. Okay. So that's where the animation should go. We haven't got that in there yet. So
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Next up is the android. So let's find the android and see if we can get hit by him. Oh, there you go. Hello. Let's go this way. Where's that android?
Oh, I can't get through the door.
Oh, I'll open it for you. Hold on.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can also eat corpses to regain your get your points back up, and then you can change your appearance. Hello.
Nom nom nom.
Okay, let's see if we can find the android. Oh, there he is. Found him.
You want me to try and get hit by him?
You can do. When you go up behind him, he should whack you from behind. Yep, there you go.
Oh yeah, damn.
But we want him to turn around when he does that, so I need to make that. Let me make a note of that one.
Okay.
Hang on.
Spawn as an omen.
Oh, have you died?
Yes.
Okay. So the omen system is half in, half out at the moment. Basically, when you die, you can either go back to menu, or you can stay in the game and haunt the map and ruin other people's lives in the game if you want.
Oh, cool! Like locking doors and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Do all that shit. Yep.
Oh, excellent.
When android backslaps chase target. Okay. Right, I should get grabbed now by him. No. Not gonna grab me? Nope, he hit me. Why is he not grabbing me?
Oh, yeah,
He should be grabbing. He should grab us as human and stomp on the mimic.
okay. Nope.
Peculiar. When he hits us, we should drop the items. Oh, I'm about to die. Music's stressful.
It's good.
Not that pipe there. Okay. All these consoles, I've got new art coming for these new computer consoles. They're getting replaced. I'll tell you what though, I've seen them get stuck on this door before.
I think last time I remember a dev update thing, you were doing like navigation invokers to get them to sort of walk more sort of cardinally.
Yeah, I think
You didn't cut corners.
that issue, but I think there was an issue a while ago, a few versions ago, where the doors weren't generating nav mesh between them. I'm gonna leave the game. Weren't generating nav mesh between them, so it's maybe that's happening again. I don't know. It shouldn't be. Okay, I'll go back to menu. I've lost my UI.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so hang on. Return to menu. UI.
Yeah, I think I've got another freeze. I'll have to relaunch.
And you've got a couple of freezes going on. What graphics card are you running?
A 4070 Super.
Oh, you should be fine.
I'm running a 3060.
Are you having any freezes on your 3060?
Yes.
Like, are they like lag freezes, or the game is completely frozen?
Now lag, more lag.
Okay, more lag. Okay, that's fine. I can, well, not fine, but I can deal with that one a bit better. Okay. Because there is a thing where possibly upgrading to 5.3. This is currently in 5.1 in Unreal. 5.3, I think, adds better support for newer generation graphics cards. So it might be a thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but that might be a thing. But yeah, we'll take a look at that. Okay. Right, I'm going to restart the game and then rejoin back in. Hold on.
Okie dokie.
Play that. If you guys are watching this, have not yet wishlisted Mimic, please do wishlist Mimic. You can wishlist it on Steam, Epic, and PS5 store. Xbox store, hopefully soon. It's a little bit of a ball ache to set up. Yeah, dealing with that one. Okay.
I've just seen you're launching it on Steam. That might be my problem. I was using Epic.
Ah, yeah, that's an old version. Yeah, Steam.
Yeah, I don't have it on Steam.
I'll get you a key. Hold on one sec.
I didn't know you'd switched over it, to be honest.
Well, it will have parity eventually, but it's been quicker to test and share it on Steam with like publishers and things, so just kept it on there for now. But hold on, I've got Steam keys somewhere. Publishing. Steam. Yeah, I'll put one in Discord chat. Grab it. By the way, the Fresnel effect won't work for your outline of a material type thing, because the Fresnel effect looks at the three-dimensional shape of something.
Fair enough. It was just a guess.
Yeah, no, I still don't know how you would possibly do that. What I mentioned during this live stream, whenever it was last week, this week, can't remember now. That could be a possible path to go down, but I'm not entirely certain. It's something that I'll have to experiment with when I get time to.
I didn't see you mention it on the question time. I must have missed. I thought I watched it because I watched yesterday's this morning. So.
No, talk about the original time when you asked it. Maybe not last.
Oh yeah, you said you'd look into it, but if I'm honest, you've been busy, so I didn't expect that to be anytime
I've been
soon.
swamped with stuff. So yeah, we've had some bit of personal news, everyone. There we go. We're watching live as well. So for those who don't know, my son's got something called DiGeorge syndrome, which is like basically second only to Down syndrome. So it has no. It often gets undiagnosed because it's not anything visual. But it does mean that he has to have loads of tests and loads of like checkups and things like that. And so this week has been a week of just, well, this whole month really. It's been a month of just hospital appointments after hospital appointments, meeting all sorts of consultants, different scans for hearts, kidneys, eyes, all the rest of it. But yeah, so sadly it's a lifelong thing for him, but thankfully it seems like it's a relatively mild case for him. So hopefully that's all good. But that's been my month lately. I've had to drive up, well, if you don't know, you know where I live. So I've had to drive basically 2 hours each way to a hospital. That's where the specialist is 3 times this month. 4 times? No, 4 times this month. 3 times? I don't know. It's been a lot. A lot of days out. It's obviously 2 hours each way. That's basically my day gone. It's a ball ache. But, you know, it is what it is.
Poor little man.
Yeah, he's a happy little chap though. He takes it all in his stride, but yeah, it's just one of those things you have to just get constantly checked up because he's at higher risk for heart disease and heart defects. So basically, whole of his life he's just got to go have heart checkups every year, which is sad. But you know, it could be. It sounds like it could be far worse for him, based upon what the consultant's been saying, based on his blood tests and things. So. Yeah, he eats up a lot of my time. I spend way too much time at the hospital, which is annoyingly frustrating, but it is what it is. Okay.
I'm at 20% if you could wait 3 minutes, but if not,
we'll
go
wait
for it.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll answer some questions in the chat. We'll answer some questions in here if you've got any questions. But so those who are just joining us, we are going to be trying to do a live play test like this each week. At the same time, hopefully, testing out new features, and between each one I'm going to obviously try and add fixes and test new things out, and hopefully you'll get to a point where most bugs are fixed and then just balancing, because there are lots of things to balance and which I haven't had a chance to test yet. So things like timers and things like that are important. There's lots of different timers doing different things, and we want to get that right as well. And eventually we want to test crossplay between different networks. So we'll be doing that at some point. Not today, but at some point.
I have a question. How do you now handle the host section of the game?
How do you know? What's that?
How do you now handle the host function of the game? Do you have a separate server of that, or?
Oh no. So host means so matchmaking will take you into like a public lobby that anyone can join in on. Host means that you're going to host a game and anyone can join, and like your friends can join you. But when you're hosting, you can change the rule set and enable Twitch chat and things like that in it. It allows you to customize the rule sets and do different things if you want. But it's still listen server. Matchmaking is still listen server. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. In the latest build I've been working on like the profile section and working out how to do leveling up stuff. So leveling up is just purely just numbers and bars. So here's a little tip for everyone watching and you guys here too, is that players love seeing numbers and bars go up. So what you try and do is you try to have overlap between your different bars. So Call of Duty does this very well. When you are leveling up, say a challenge or something like that, you'll see that bar complete, but then you'll see another bar that's almost there. It makes you want to carry on playing just to see that one tick over and complete as well. But then that obviously triggers another one that would be close to being done, and then close, and so on and so forth. So the leveling system is based upon that. And so the way it works in here is that you get a different rank per role. So Mimic, Agent, Crew, you get a different rank. And you get different XP based upon what you do in the game. So if you help other players as a crew, you get points. If you attack players as a Mimic, you get points. So on and so forth. And they get aggregated into a single profile score, which is your main level up system. And then there'll be things like daily challenges and daily tasks. So the daily tasks, I've come up with an interesting thing for them, is that I wanted to do almost like puzzle game experience. So survival horror is really cool when it has like puzzle elements to it, I find personally, like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. So the daily tasks are in that sense where it's like some of it would be like a scavenger hunt where you have to find certain things. Some of them will be like find a code for a locker, open the locker with that code, essentially. And basically you get like little achievements based stuff like that on it, and they're fun little tasks that make you look suspicious as you walk around the map and be a bit different. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do daily tasks as well. Daily daily tasks, yeah. I see someone asking about rule sets. So yeah, in the rule sets, things you can change in the private lobby and the rule sets are things like if you want to have 2 androids walking around, you can do that. If you want to have it so that fires can't be put out by fire extinguishers, you can do that. If you want to make it so that lights go off every now and then, you can do that. You can change timers, you can change the spawning of things, you can change different rule sets, such as like being able to reset everyone else's like security level, like different things like that. And one thing I want to do is that with patch updates, as we do, we just add more rule sets for people to tweak and change. Basically, we want you to break the game. We want you to have like, I want to basically have mods for the game, but inside the game. So in your rule sets, you can just toggle all of them on, one of them on, whatever you want to do, and create all sorts of crazy sort of combinations if you want. There's like one where players can't sprint, for example. One where you can turn off the X-ray vision of the Mimic, so the Mimic can't see people through walls and things like that. Yeah, there's all sorts planned for that. And with Twitch chat, when you enable that, which will be another thing we test eventually, not today. When you enable Twitch chat, anyone that if you type in certain commands in Twitch, you can vote for other people in the game and have the Android chase those people. So you can play favourites if you want with Twitch chat. It's in there, it works, but we're not testing it. We've got a few more other ideas as well to do things with Twitch chat, but we'll see how they go. And the second map I've been working on as well. And each map is going to have a slightly different objective game mode to it. So the second map's like a polar one, like in the Arctic. But it plays more like a control map where you've got control certain points for a certain amount of time. You still do objectives to unlock those points and keep them held. But they can be sabotaged and turned off and things like that. And yeah, it works like a control game mode. And the third game map is like a space station, which plays like Repo, basically, where you are like basically space scavengers, and you are salvaging a space station, and you're trying to get as much loot as possible, and you have to escort the payload out of the map whilst being hunted down. And Mick also wants to you want to make sure the Mick doesn't leave with you as well.
Cool idea. Yeah,
be lots of fun. And there'd be like 0G parts in that map as well, and things like that, spacewalks. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do the spacewalk exactly yet, because they're like the logic of going out into space means you need a helmet on, but in the game we're not wearing helmets. So how do we do that? So I've been brainstorming that one out, where maybe like a short animation happens and you put the helmet on, or it just makes it appear on your head basically when you step outside. I don't know, into the airlock. We'll see.
The Arctic one sounds very The Thing vibes, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some. I mean, I've got loads of ideas I want to do with these maps and try and add like little unique features to them.
Yeah.
So the Thing one, if it's a snowstorm and you can go outside in a snowstorm, I really like the idea of maybe having the Mimic be able to jump into the snow and hide in the snow, and then pop out and things like that.
Excellent.
Meerkat style.
Yeah, yeah,
The most fearsome creature in nature.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the message. I've hit 90, but it slowed down a little bit, so it's taken longer than I thought. So if you want to go for one, and if you end up doing another after, I can try and join that.
Okay, we'll go for one now. I just want to see if the UI fixes itself. So let's start the game. Let's see if the UI fixes for everyone. Okay, so I've got my role flagged up, but then again, I'm the host, so it's a little bit different with me. What about you guys? Have you got your UI popping up?
Nothing, no role and no UI, just sort of straight into running around.
Straight into running around?
Yeah, I have a roll, but it's frozen again.
Give it a second. Try moving now.
Oh, wait. But I'm...
So crouch test, crouch, uncrouch. There you go. Nice, crouch test. All animated, okay. Move around. So
You're floating?
I'm floating.
Yeah, when you're crouching, you're sort of... There's no animation.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, you got. I think crouch animations are not working for anyone. Although
okay.
movements they are.
Oh, hang on.
No, it's working for me. I see you crouching.
Interesting, yeah, it's working now.
Okay, that was odd. Okay. Alright, sure. C should be able to crouch as well. So there's two crouch buttons, so control and C. Crouch.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, did everyone have the explosion happen at the same time just then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, good. That's correct. That all works. Nice. Okay. Right. So you say you don't have UI on your screen, either of you?
No, I don't.
I have UI now.
You have UI now. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Who's the Mimic, by the way? It might be.
It must be me.
It must be you. Hold down R.
Yeah, the wheel comes up now.
Yep. Right. Choose the Mimic. There you go.
Reveal,
There you
yeah.
pop. Okay. So for me, I was seeing. Oh.
Oh,
It's happened
that
twice.
just happened twice.
For me, it happens twice.
Yeah, it happened to me twice as well for some reason. That was odd. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
what the?
Okay. Did you bite me or you bit someone?
I bit FK.
Okay. Bite me?
Okay, should be biting.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I think when you bite anyone else in the game, I think it freezes the movement for everyone, by the looks of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, hello, there's another player there. Who's that?
Yeah, I was going to say, I've just clicked connect. And
Oh,
I'm
cool.
in.
You're in. Sweet, okay.
Huh.
Do you have UI?
I've got a modal pop up.
Yep. Okay, and that should, when it disappears, you should have a UI on the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Although that's sensitivity as well.
So as the Mimic, you should now have enough energy to transform back into human. So hold down R,
Yeah.
and then choose one of the human characters.
It's in animation now.
Yep, we can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it also.
Yep, cool. That works fine. Perfect, perfect.
Nice.
Okay. Right, we need to test this android. See if this android can pick us up. Oh, hello. Oh, uh-huh.
That was scratching. What was that?
I tried to do the morph and it just froze.
Ah,
For me.
it gave you the morph ability, even though you're a mimic. Did
But it said I was the mimic when I joined.
Oh, really? Okay, it shouldn't
Yeah.
have done. Because we should only give one mimic, so that's interesting. So you can't move now, no?
No, the whole UI, everything's frozen on the morph
Yeah.
selection screen.
Yeah, you're stuck in the morphing animation because this little distortion that happens with the morph animation that we're seeing.
Yeah, and other thing, I don't see Smarty in my session.
We don't see this character that I'm standing in front of here.
Yes, I don't see him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that could be
Maybe
something
it's
to do.
because I joined whilst
Yeah.
the game had launched.
I think it
and
might
not
have been that.
in the lobby.
It might have been that. But that's okay. Well, let's find the android. See if the android triggers the animation.
Collision imminent.
UI. My UI just disappeared. Did anyone else? Did the UI disappear?
Nope.
Why has that disappeared? No, let's find the android. Block buff. Let's test the fire. Is anyone by the starting point? They can see me.
I just crashed. I'm coming back in.
Okay. So I tested the fire can be extinguished properly. SK, whereabouts are you? You're in the reactor. Okay.
I'm at the reactor. Yes.
Can you come back towards near the start?
Yes. Okay.
Cool. This has got me back into the same game as the mimic with a UI.
Okay. Right, can you see this fire?
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna try and put it out. Do you see the smoke coming out?
Yeah, it's all going. All gone.
Perfect. Nice. Right, I'm gonna drop this, see if you can pick it up.
Yeah.
Yep, nice, okay. Cool. I
My
wonder-
little list of players to vote for is like 6 long now. I think it may be because they're leaving and joining.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if I can make it so the mouth can. Cause the plan is to have a proximity chat in this.
Yeah.
It should be enabled, but I can't remember if I turned it off or not. It'd be good to see if I can make the mouth move while talking. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Be a thing to test out. Right, let's see if we can find the android. I wonder if he's stuck on that same door again. That'd be a thing. So check the door, make sure the door's not. By the way, if you need a key to unlock the door, they're here. There's another one here. Oh, I just dropped it.
Yeah. I can see on the stream that it's nice and smooth for you, but it's incredibly rubber bandy for me. I don't know if it's the same with SK.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is for me, and I rejoined as well. I'm
Okay.
in that
It-
first room.
It could be a couple things. I'm obviously live streaming it as well. That could be a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But okay, good to know. The host. In fact, we'll get one of you to host it next, so I can see that as well from my point of view.
Sure.
Did you enable the look sensitivity out of curiosity?
I honestly can't remember.
Because every time I change it, it just resets back to 0.5.
There's the android.
I can't remember honestly. Maybe. Yeah, he's stuck on the wall for some reason.
Interesting. My movement's absolutely fine as the mimic.
Oh really?
Hmm.
But the character, you're rubber bandy, are you?
Yeah, I'll double check that next time on the character. But in fact, I can probably change back now by these guys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm rubber banding. I'm just extremely jittery, but it's
Yeah.
not lag.
Yes.
jitter.
Yeah. I explained it wrong. That sounds more like what I was having.
So it's like an animation issue, more so. We say.
Let me turn back into a fella.
Yeah, because if I'm toggling between crouch, it plays that fine. It's only if I'm moving.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as a person, I'm really stuttery. As the mimic, I seem to be fine.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well that's promising. That means it's not network related. That's something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
as
just got auto changed into the mimic.
person, stuttery. What did it say? Stuttery movement.
Yeah, super movement.
Yeah, it's as if the animation is jittering. Maybe it's a network sync thing.
Maybe. Okay. Well, let's test it out. Let's go back to the lobby, and I'm gonna go back to main menu, and SK, do you want to be the host?
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, no worries.
Yeah, you go back to main menu, hit matchmaking, and then
My game is frozen. 1 second.
okay, cool.
Same.
So it might be a case of like when I hit return to lobby, maybe it freezes for clients, maybe. I would look into that.
Yeah.
Clients freeze on return to lobby.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it's as if our session didn't end, but there is no connection.
Right. Okay. You say you got your matchmaking done, yeah?
No, I'm in the main menu.
Okay. Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah. Hit matchmaking,
Yes.
and then to let us know when you're in the lobby.
Yes, I'm in the lobby.
Okay, we're gonna hit everyone else. Hit matchmaking. You should join that same session.
Sure.
No, I'm not in that session. Go back to main menu.
I'm not in that. I'm in my own.
Yeah,
On my own.
Let's try that again. Oh, there you go. Go back to main menu, Smart A, and then back in matchmaking.
There we go.
Cool. There you are. Yeah, when you're ready, SK, hit the start game.
Alright.
Okay, so now I'm playing as client. I can better see what the hell's going wrong client side. So I've got the roll box come up. Anyway, everyone else got the roll box come up?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I haven't. My UI's gone.
Your UI's gone this time. Okay, everyone else,
Yeah.
is your UI there now?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got normal UI. Yep.
And Smart A, you say your one is not there, no?
No.
Okay, interesting. Oh, I see what you mean by the stuttering. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only as crew though. Are you? Do you happen to be the mimic?
No, I'm the agent.
Oh.
That's interesting.
I see it on the server side also stuttering. The
Well, character movement.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
How is your movement as host? Is it fine?
It's much better.
But still a bit stuttery, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's only on movement because if you stand still and look around,
Oh yeah, it's
it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's literally something to do. So something like the movement position is not getting replicated properly as the player, but it is as the mimic, which could be a thing because the mimic and the human character are two separate blueprints. They inherit from the same one, but they're two separate blueprints. So I may have had a different setting on one, not the other, maybe. Something to look into. But yeah, I do see the problem. Sprinting, yeah, just exacerbates the problem.
Out of curiosity, you don't have controllers plugged in, do you?
I don't, no. If you have a controller, test it with controller. It should work with controller.
Yeah, I just did. I just wondered if that could possibly be interfering with movement, but...
Yeah, no, should be okay. Dramia is suggesting maybe a collision problem. I don't think it's not a collision problem because it works fine locally. Like when I play single player sort of thing. Hello. Why am I transforming?
I've just transformed as well.
The fuck? I'm not the mimic. Who's the mimic?
I am apparently, but I didn't have the UI to be able to tell.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
following whoever's got the
Um,
power coil.
I got turned into a mimic somehow. I don't know how that happened.
By the way, as the mimic, that jitter is there, but it's ever so slight.
Yeah,
as a comparison.
I don't see it at all, really. Yeah, it's that weirdly silky smooth.
Oh, hang on.
Oh wait.
I just crashed.
No,
No.
no.
Lag.
So I think what happens is when I eat someone as a mimic, it freezes for everyone. It should only freeze for the player that I'm eating. So that's an issue. 2 mimics running around. Hey, Harley. Harley. Harley.
Playing with this sensitivity is a nightmare. I play with like 0.02, and this is it. So much higher.
Swinging your arm around.
I don't. It moves the width of my thumb, and I've done a whole 180 on my screen. Yeah. So for me, it is that movement jitter is there ever so slightly as the mimic.
Yeah, I think I see it a little bit, but I bet like as a mimic.
Oh yeah, it's barely there,
like,
but
I barely
it's,
see it.
There is something.
Oh, bit of latency. Is that because of the effects? Yeah, it's because of the effects. Okay, so this room looks like it's a performance hitter. Maybe.
Do you get locked in every animation if you do them? Because that's
No, I shouldn't do.
really off. I just tried to eat a corpse and I just got locked.
Oh yeah, no.
into
So
an anime.
if you're doing it, yeah, you'll be locked. There's an animation that isn't in there yet. That'd be where the animation plays. The idea being is that you're risking like time to eat versus vulnerability. And for those who are watching, I'm going to teach you a little bit of level design here. So up here, if you're watching the stream, I'm on this little balcony thing. Originally there was only one way down these steps. I changed it so you can jump down. There's a one-way trip down. I had to make it look obvious and give the player like indication that it's there. So I put a little light there and left that hanging there to give it more obvious location, indicating that the player can just drop down at this point. A little bit of level design tips. But okay.
I'm locked in this room, which is hilarious.
What room's that?
Oh wait, I can.
I'm with you now.
Oh, oh yeah, because we haven't. Yeah, you probably don't have enough security. You got trapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the android's got stuck somewhere. I don't know where he's got stuck. Let's have a look.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
there.
He's just
pushing him
outside.
up.
He's here.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. So I'm now an omen. I've got a stuttery issue as an omen as well.
Yeah, same.
It's interesting.
That jitter exists as an open as well.
Yeah, I'm experiencing
Yeah.
it. Okay. You shouldn't have been able to hit me as well. As the omen. Check, fix that. So as an omen, you can lock doors.
Under the hacking thing.
I don't seem to be able to crouch.
As omen, no, you don't. You're a ghost type thing. I say omen hasn't been developed really at all. Not too worried about that. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Oh, you don't have the save button on the control screen, but you do on the audio. That's why I can't change the sensitivity.
Ah, okay. So that all got reworked in latest build, so maybe that's not in here. Need to add that in there. Okay, does everyone see in the bottom left, Iron Thumbs' bar is now longer?
Yes.
No.
Collision imminent.
I've got no UI, so.
Oh, you can't tell, can you?
I think I can put it onto you, for example, right? Like that.
Should be able to.
So that's 3 dots, and the bar is longer for you on my screen.
For me, it's not. So the dots represent your votes.
Mm-hmm.
The bar is just a way to visually show to everyone what current status is. But my bar hasn't updated on my screen, just yours. That's fine.
Oh, interesting.
Look into that. Oh, looks like someone's stuck underneath the map. Oh no, that's Omen. Hello. I see that. Okay.
I also can open a door, lock it, and spawn as the mimic again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the door. Lock it.
So as the omen, it might have been the timer run down for the mimic spawn as a heads up,
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
where I was a mimic.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, SK, do you want to end the game?
End the game.
Alright, I've gone back
Cool.
to the lobby, but I haven't got a UI. Anyone else got a UI?
Nope, mine's frozen again.
Frozen.
No, frozen as well.
Frozen. No UI. No.
Lobby no why.
Okay, cool. Okay, I think that'll do it for today. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the playtest. Well, again, we'll be back hopefully next week and hopefully have more fixes in place then. I'll get working on those over the next week. And we can test out a few more things next week and see how they go. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Cheers, guys.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Sounds good.
I'm going to stay on stream and just talk to people and answer any questions briefly whilst we're doing it. Let me go back to that.
I've got one.
Yeah, go on.
Does if you spawn collision, as in do a box trace at a location?
Yep.
Can you dynamically change its rotation, or do you need to make it a child of the parent actor to do so?
If you spawn a box trace at what location?
At any location. So like do it. So as an RTS build block, as an example, and you on tick you're assigning the location to the mouse cursor.
Yeah.
If you rotate the actor, but you're spawning a box trace within that actor, is there any way of updating the rotation on that?
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Yeah. So so box trace, uses the global rotation setting. So you need to change that to use the actor forward vector to handle the rotation, and set it that way.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I just might have missed it then.
Yeah. Just get the player, get actor forward vector, or get whatever it is you're doing, and then convert that to the rotator. It should rotate it. But yeah, cheers guys. I'll end. I'm gonna leave the Discord call now and just sign off on.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you again, and hopefully see you next week.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
Bye. So yes, thank you everyone in chat watching the live stream. This is the first time we've done a live playtest of the game, especially live streaming it. I want to live stream it because the game is being designed to work as a live streamable game. Therefore, we want to make sure the game is as performance ready for live stream as possible. So that's why we're doing it here. So also a couple of questions sort of flowing through on the chat there. Solo dev, basically I'm a solo dev. I've got a couple of animations done by a friend of mine, a couple of models done by a friend, but other than that, it's mostly just me. And working on it as I can. Do I need any more team members to help build the game? We are going to hopefully at some point expand to have more team members on the game. At the moment, we don't have. I don't have the funds to pay anyone else at the moment. So hopefully, we get some backing or some sort of support or Patreon supporters anyway. Joining Patreon and sign up to them, and we can get more people to hands on deck on that. I've just bought recently a NAS drive, so I'm trying to set up Perforce servers on that, so we can use that as our distribution drive for the project. But that's the plan. That's the plan. But yeah. Any other questions about it? Thank you everyone for the kind words about the game. It is looking good so far. Thank you. I'm happy with how it looks so far. There's obviously plenty more work to do and plenty more work to be done. And could be done to the game too. It depends basically on how far we take it before we can launch it. Are we going to test it on PS5? Yes, we are going to test it eventually on PS5. It does work on PS5. So when we get to the point where we're happy with where we're at with the PC version, we'll be doing testing on crossplay because it has crossplay enabled. So apparently, we haven't tested it yet, but apparently it does. So I'll get the PS5 dev kit booted up, and we can test it on the PS5 dev kit. Just fine, yeah. Do you also do one-on-one teaching? I do one-on-one teaching. Thank you very much. So if you want support with your own projects and a bit of extra training and support and teaching, you can head over to my website, ryan.com services. You'll see on there information about the services we offer as well as the sessions. So we also do services as well as sessions. If you're interested, do just reach out by email and we can do that. Oh, cheers, Iron. Thank you. That's going to be super useful for that footage there. It was also useful to hopefully get enough footage eventually as well and cut together another trailer. It's been over a year since I've cut the last trailer together. I need to really make a new one. Hopefully you can do that with a nice cleaner build that works perfectly fine. But yeah, I needed to do the playtest because my headspace was in a weird way where there was the to-do list feels very long with lots of little pieces to fix here and there. I was just jumping around without any direction. I needed to really get together and go, right, what is a key thing we need to focus on first? Because I was spending time on just adjusting UI things. I'm like, that's not important. What's important right now is getting things like the stuttery issues and all those sort of things done that I can't test on my own. So I'm looking forward to getting back in there and cleaning up a lot of those stuff and hopefully have a lot of stuff fixed and testable next week. But yeah, it'd be great. Do you find taking notes to be better on Trello or another site for roadmap update fixes? Different type of operations. So for personally, for my personal notes, I have a little notebook here that I write notes in as I'm day-to-day doing stuff. But for overall project stuff, like if I'm communicating with other people, then yeah, we use like a Trello, Monday, or Jira, depending on what project I'm on. This one we've set up a Monday board. Obviously, once we've got Perforce running on that, I'm trying to communicate with Perforce at the moment to get help with it because I don't know. I'm not a network person. I don't know how to do it. So hopefully they can help me get that working on that. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the solution there. The fact that the movement works really well as a mimic versus a player character is promising because it means it works there. I just need to find out the difference between that and this, and then not make that little difference. So we're going to test hopefully that next week and get that working a lot nicer. Yeah, I don't think lag is going to, like, latency is too much of an issue, but beyond the initial UI setups. I know how the UI has been set up, and I think there's just a few issues there where it's not catching it in time, and then for just not doing it, I basically need to keep trying again and again and again and again until it gets the UI it needs. So I'll rework that a little bit as well before next week and get that in there. But anyway, that would have to do for today. So once again, thank you for everyone for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't yet wishlisted Mimic, please do wishlist it on every platform you can find it on. Steam, Epic, and PS5 are all available for wishlisting. Xbox will be available for wishlisting hopefully soon. I'm currently going through the motions of completing that store page and getting that working. It's a lot of stuff to fill out and take time. So yeah, we're doing it. James, so what are those guys you're playing with? People who are helping you work on the game. The people you saw there are Patreon people. So if you Patreon members who are interested in jumping on and testing it, you'll find a post on Patreon. Comment on it. I'll send you a key if I've got any keys left. But those people you just saw playing with us are just friends of the channel and Patreon subscribers who are supporting me. And as a favour, thank you very much for joining us for that. So thank you again for those three for joining in on the game there. But that'll have to do for tonight. It's getting late here, so I'm gonna call it there. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next week for question time and for another playtest of Mimic. Take care, so long, and bye bye.